The first thing you want to do with this problem is get rid of the negative exponent. And the way you do that is you take the factor, -3, to the opposite place it's in. It's in the numerator now. If we move -3 to the bottom, to the denominator, it changes the sign of the exponent. So you're left with 1 over a -3 squared. Now, we know that -3 squared, that's -3 times -3, because you have the parentheses around the negative. So -3 times -3 is a +9, so it's going to be 1 over 9. So that's your answer to that problem. But I would like to do a couple more problems with negative exponents, and you won't necessarily see problems like this on the EA, but let's go ahead and review just to make it easier on you. So let's say you had x to the -1, y squared over x to the -3, y to the -5. The first thing I would do, you could use laws of exponents, meaning when you divide like bases, you subtract. But what I normally do is get rid of my negative exponents first. So I've got x to the -1. I'm going to move that to the denominator. It becomes positive. I'm going to leave the y squared where it is since it has a positive exponent. Now here, I'm going to move that to the numerator because it's in the denominator. So I'm going to move it up. It becomes +3. And this y to the -5, I'm also going to move it. It becomes +5. So that leaves you x cubed y to the 2 plus 5, because when you multiply like bases, and you have a like base of y, you add your exponents, and in the denominator I have an x. So that's going to be x cubed y to the 7th over x to the 1st. And those x's will cancel. So 3 minus 1 is 2. That's x squared y to the 7th. You could also think of that as x times x times x, y to the 7th over an x. One of those x's will cancel. Oops, and you're left with x squared y to the 7th. Hope that helps.